Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. John Hood, what do you wish you had said on last week's show, but you didn't?
We talked about the release of the National Assessment of Educational Progress, NAEP scores, and you made the point that a number of people had observed that trends that were reported in the media weren't really statistically significant. This is a very serious point. We cannot have a meaningful conversation about education policy if we don't know basically where we are, what we're talking about. When it comes to test scores in particular, everybody knows that schooling has an effect on how students perform, their family has an effect, there are neighborhood effects. So the schooling component is what we're interested in. So you have to adjust for other characteristics of students. And we do that when we study class size reduction, teacher pay increases, all of those kinds of studies that try to emphasize what factors would help students learn. They always have to adjust for background characteristics or it's a meaningless exercise. Also, NAEP is done only for some thousands of kids in the states. Not every student takes the NAEP. So there is inherently, it's kind of like a poll, there's inherently a sort of statistical fuzziness around a number. So changes of 1 or 2 points have no meaning at all.
Yeah, but and they only take them like every, what, 2 years,
they take them every 2 years.
And so far as it goes, shouldn't we be able, though, to spot trends
over this period of time?
They have the
let
same
me explain
factors.
very simply. North Carolina has among the highest performing public schools in the United States, according to the NAEP, when you adjust for the student background. This is because we are better than most of the states in teaching disadvantaged students, poor students, minority students. We are better. So we are third in the nation in math for 8th graders.
Wow.
We are 7th in reading.
Well, so why isn't anybody telling this story?
It's all absolutely there. It's all true.
I hear you. Why isn't anybody telling this story? Why aren't the educators touting this?
Because they're trying to get more money out of the legislature. But here's what I'm trying to say. I'm not in favor, I'm not against more money for the schools. We cannot have a meaningful conversation unless we understand the facts. Groups left and right who follow this, there is no dispute about these particular facts. They're just the facts. Now, what we draw conclusions from is a different matter. For example, this is not something that Republicans can take credit for because it was true 10 years ago. There's been no change, no net change in the last 10 years in performance, but we have high-performing public schools in the national context.
Interesting. It's a story that needs telling. Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.